guys, FatMan's back. FatMan Tully, that is. This is the stock from my granddad's 410. I found a butt pad laying around from an old Mossberg that I got. So I just kind of fitted it to this stock. It's not a perfect fit. What I need to do is I need to trim down the stock just a little bit and add some more material in there. And then put that other butt plate on it. But for the time being, this will work pretty good, I think. Until I can, find a piece. This is a walnut stock, and I want to find some walnut to make that piece out of. And I need a little better tools. I need to find a scroll saw and stuff. But anyway, for the cracks that were up here, there's one on each side here, and then right in the top it was cracked too. So what I did is I just spread everything apart and I pushed as much glue in there with a stick as I could and clamped it up in my vise for, I don't know, a few days just because I had other things to do. So now what I think I'm going to do at this point is I need to pin something up here where the cracks are here. But I got to watch where my bolt hole is. So I'm going to try to let's open something maybe a little bit bigger than that. That'll give me a rough idea where my bolt goes through, just to have that rod in there. That'll give me a better idea of where I can put. I'm just going to use some pine, make some pegs out of some 3/16 dowel and use some dark stain on it. And I'm going to continue to look for a stock for this rifle or this shotgun just because I think it deserves a new stock. But if I use a dark walnut stain on it and tung oil over everything, I don't think it'll be pretty tough to spot the repairs, I think. But I guess that remains to be seen, doesn't it? So I'm going to run a pin through about here to hold these cracks together. I'll run another one through right about here and another one through back a little further. And I'm where did I put my Sharpie? I had one here. Here, Sharpie. Can't find it now. So I'm going to make, just by kind of eyeballing here, I'm going to make a mark right here that I can't see. Minnesota Vikings training camp. So if I go back there, hopefully you can maybe see that mark. I'll put one there. And then I'll pop those other two through. What I'm going to use is, I have my little drill press here. That's just a mini benchtop drill press. I'm going to hold the stock as straight as I can, and I'm going to drill those holes with a very small bit. And I don't even, it's this size. So it's very, very tiny. So tiny, they don't even mark it what size it is. But I'm going to run those holes in here. And then I'll come back again with a bigger bit. Actually, this is the bit. That one, 3/16 bit. Yeah. So, my drill press is really noisy. So I'm going to cut it here, and then I'm going to move the camera a little, and I'll throw some music in this because you don't want to hear my drill press running. So I'll be right back. Well, there we go. There's our 3 holes. So it should be this is the dowel. So it should be a perfect fit with a little bit of grunt. So it'll fit. Just got to grunt a little. So let me cut my pins and prep them if I can get this back out. There we go. And we'll get those in there. We'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. My slipper slid off. I'm just using Carpenter's wood glue. I've had really good luck with it in the past, so why change? I always get really messy doing this, just so you're aware. I figure if you're not getting messy, you ain't doing it right. We'll just start it in the hole. Go ahead and get the other 2 started in the holes too. Now these are cut long, so I want them to stick out on both sides. off, wipe the tip off, because you want to be able to open it the next time. So clean it up. And I'm just going to take a little hammer. This is a tack hammer or something. Whoops. So at this point, they're sticking through all the way. I'm going to go ahead and wipe some of this excess glue off. Which isn't really that hard to do afterwards either, considering it's going to get sanded at least in these spots. And then I'm just gonna, it's just a little side cutter. I'm not gonna cut them off real close. I'm gonna cut them off a little closer. Wear safety glasses when you're doing this. Gotta get that one a little closer than I wanted to. And at this point I can still fudge it a little bit. There we go. I'm not going to do anything else with this probably for a couple more days. I have them in there. Get that glare. I get the 3 pins in there right where I want them. And hopefully that'll work out okay. You can take your receiver and slide it down in there, just to make sure it slides in all the way, and it does, so I really don't have anything to worry about there. Yep, I think that repair is going to work okay. I thought about using some brass pins, but I really want to try not to make them show, which is why I want to get a piece of walnut to do back here instead of this butt pad. I'll put the original style, this butt pad on there with the whole Ivor Johnson logo and everything, and we're gonna leave it at that. So y'all stay safe, God bless, and we'll get back with the next installment on this. Thanks for watching.